What's up, guys? This is my team associated NTC3. I swapped a .21 big block engine in it. For the gearing, I converted to a 1-speed. Really with that, like, I just honestly took it apart, and when I bought this car, it had some spare gears and gears from another car. So I just pieced it together in there and made it a single gear that matched the pitch of this clutch bell, the gearing teeth on there. So for the exhaust, so this engine came out of a low C8 .21, and so I didn't really use the buggy anymore because I wanted to do this conversion. I wanted to do it for a long time, but I was always looking up, how do I do this, how do I do that, when I was younger. But now I built this car, so, you know, race car type stuff. So I finally learned skills, you know, to fabricate stuff. But anyways, really all it is I used the buggy engine mounts, and it's not the best thing in the world, but I drilled a couple holes through the chassis and got those two threaded in to the existing threads. This one I can't drill through that one, so I'm gonna have to drill more in the center. And then this one I just drilled through with the drill bit, and I just got these. They're like 6/32 machine screws, and I got some washers, so I just drilled through that right now, and it came out through there. And then about to get it mounted.
Yeah, go get the meat.
Then the dad's gonna get the meat over there. For the exhaust pipe, I used the buggy header, and then I used some copper 90s that I'm gonna solder together. And then this part fits over the existing TC3 exhaust pipe, so it's not like 100% sealed there, but I'm just gonna crimp it around, and then probably just put some like HVAC vent piping aluminum tape, and then here I'll just use zip ties to get that together. And then the throttle linkage, it's a bit of messing around to get that set up right, but that's how I did it. But it works. Like, I don't get 100% brakes, but it does brake. But I might have to fine tune that or change the servo out in the future. And then right here is where the old battery tray was at, and like the receiver. I cut that out, and I put the fuel tank on this side. It's snapped in there pretty good. It's just like holds in, but I gotta make mounting holes for that. And then I used the Spectrum receiver. I just velcroed it on there and put the battery over here, and it works fine. Well, it started up, I ran it, I didn't drive it, but like the gearing mesh was good. The clutch is blown out on here. So that's it. So pretty much there's not too much to it, you know. It's mainly just fitting it in there, see how you're gonna mount it, and fabricating like different things to make it work. And honestly, I didn't really have to fabricate anything but like just connect the copper here. And like the mounts, I used them, but just drilling holes, you know. It's not the 100% proper way, but it works. And now I got a 21 in this NTC3, and I'm just using it for like a drag build. So I'm gonna get wider tires, foam tires, and just kind of set up for drag racing. You know, I'm not trying to go around corners and stuff like that. I know that would throw it all off, but, and plus too, I don't even know like really what the gearing is gonna do. So it's all.
Hey, you want my sausage?
I want your sausage. Alright, so I got one engine mount screw right there, and then I got the other over there. So now it's bolted completely solid to the chassis, and the gear mesh is perfect. Look at that, so smooth. That's what I want. Still, it's not gonna skip a tooth. Then I just got the exhaust all soldered up. It's not the greatest, but it works. So now I'm gonna reattach it, put some zip ties right here, and tighten up that exhaust mount, and I'll show you the finished project afterwards. Alright guys, I got the exhaust all finished up and mounted. I got the air filter on there, ran all the fuel and exhaust lines, got the engine fully bolted in. The only thing I really got to do is mount this tank. I mean, it's pretty sturdy, but I know with the vibrations and all the G-forces thing pulls, it's probably gonna fly off. So I'll work on that next. But so far it's good enough to get together and make a test run and kind of just drive around and see how everything's running on it. The engine starts up really good. It's a good running engine. But yeah, next video, just subscribe and like, and the next video I'll show you it running and see what else we run into, the issues. But I know the next issue we're gonna run into is the steering, the linkages and stuff. It's got a bunch of play, and I know that's kind of like a common TC3 issue, but I'll work with that in the future. But at least see how it runs around, but I'm for sure gonna have to get a clutch. That's one of the issues also, but at least I can get it running, show you guys it running and moving, and then we'll get the engine back out and put a clutch in. But yeah, it's a unit right now. Oh, I thought this wheel was broken, but I forgot to mount that up. Damn. Alright, stay tuned and like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.